information is simple. We keep everyone thinking there's a war.
Terms?
None. I control all areas.
You're forgetting something.
Save it! I've considered everything I need to. I said there are no terms. Take it or leave it.
We'll leave it. Without us, you're nothing. Without us, you're right, there are no terms. There's nothing.
You both know how it works. If we separate, we die. We all have to deal together.
General spin, sir! It's all grinding to a halt! Estimated time's 20 seconds, sir! Respect me, General Flight. Accept the offer. Give him terms, anything!
That will be all, son.
But, sir, my wife, my kids, think of the progress we've made!
Beat it, kid!
In a matter of seconds, General, it's all going to end!
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2...
All right! Religion. It's yours. The rest will be the usual split.
Have we worried there?
We rule the world. We three generals, giving out solutions to keep the mass confusion.
Ha!
We rule the world and have for thousands of years. The world's running on to the tune of our song, and it's both Bandoliers and Brassieres.
Man is our tool. No, they're not simply fools. We give them direction to show their imperfections.
Ha!
But no one can give us the fight. Challenge us though they might. We drag them through hell, but they'll never tell. It's just
Bullets, Bandoliers, and Brassieres. We get so tired.
of smoking this stinking cigar.
Let's go out to that fancy new bar.
Let them think people lay down our guard.
Maybe come up with a plan.
Breathe something new into life once again.
Are we giving out?
Revolutionary information. Again?
Let's do it.
With caution.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. But it's just.
Bullets.
Bandoliers.
And Brassieres.
Revolutions in the air. For a few silly people who care. They come riding on trains, pointing fingers of blame. But it's part of our plan once again. 'Cause we rule the world and have for thousands of years. The world's running on to the tune of our song, and it's bullets, bandoliers, and it's bullets, bandoliers, and it's bullets, bandoliers, and So, is our cover still the same?
Right, we're still generals.
As good as any.
Huh. Generals, they're such tight asses. Why couldn't we be something more fun, like Parisian fat cats cruising the Riviera? I mean, really, the Côte d'Or is just très chic this season.
You would like that, wouldn't you? You're going to realize that running the world takes a certain discipline, hard work. Besides, people love authority figures.
Wait a minute. Exactly what's the difference? Nobody knows we are in control, never mind what we look like. Why, we could be insurance salesmen or...
Drop it, Tono. I handle this entry alone.
Okay. Okay, I'll continue playing general. If you'll just cut it out with that going into private practice harangue. Is that a deal?
Hey, what would you both say if we all lighten up a little bit? We're in it together for the duration, and that is that. We're a team. Spin, like it or not. Keep our objective in mind.
You're right. We need to keep the world pumping. Without the proper amount of je ne sais quoi between everything, things will simply melt down like an ice cream cone dropped on a hot sidewalk.
Right. Because if the friction meter gets below the critical level, it's Kaputsville for the world and us.
Right.
Right.
We got work to do. You guys ready?
Ready.
Fall in. Halt. Our directive.
Keep the planet alive.
Our attitude. Our means.
Conspiracy.
To make sure they never find out it's us behind their little war.
Ground
support.
Hey, Bud, you ran that light. I did not. Your own mother sitting in the car seat beside you admitted you ran the light. Mother, hey, that's my wife. Ooh, sorry. Hey, you want a nose knocker?
Logistics.
We're starting to process your loan application today.
Oh, good. When can I expect my cash?
Oh, it's money you want? Then you'll have to fill out these 6,000 forms.
And what about the 10,000 forms I already filled out?
Company policy.
Supply lines.
I think I'm in love.
I know I'm in love.
Are you as in love as I think I am?
I think I'm at least as in love as you think you are, because I know I was totally in love while you were still just thinking you might be in love. When I asked you, are you in love?
You understand me so well.
Infiltrate.
By the way, I'm pregnant.
We've got to fuel the conflict.
Keep them dancing.
Keep them fighting.
Fighting each other.
Fighting themselves.
Making sure they never, never, never find out what's really going on. Right?
Right.
Right. We couldn't have them see that now, could we?
It's like life. At times, it's filled with inspiration. I'm here, traveling along keys, exploring new realms. They leave my thoughts behind. They lead me, and I follow, a witness to this creation. It's a force so strong, so beyond my control, that I cease to exist. Other times, it's like I'm standing on the edge of a dark abyss. It's a void so empty that even the edges are ill-defined. The music ceases, and I am left alone in front of the keys, hearing echoes in my brain. And I wonder, will the emptiness ever cease? Is the music over? Will I remain mute and deaf forever? What is this raging conflict within me? One moment there's an energy too powerful to contain. The next, it's an island of desolation. Why do I struggle so? Who am I fighting?
I'm the narrator, here to provide a bridge between the audience and the stage. There's only one problem. I'm a little confused. Let's see. We have these three generals who appear to occupy an evolutionary niche somewhere between the gods and the Three Stooges. And they're in charge of this war. But it's a crazy war, a war fought with euphemistic devices and perception clusters that explode on the public awareness. A war whose aim seems to be to keep the status quo. Or so it seems. Now, if I've got this right, these three generals have decreed that everyone has to fight in this war. Everyone. No one's exempt. But nobody knows they're fighting. I guess that includes you and me. I guess. By the way, I have no idea what that musician character has to do with any of this. But no matter, here's my point. What if a few people began to suspect the existence of this war and decided to start a war against the war? That would really be crazy. But if it's true, and if they do exist, who would they be? Maybe that person sitting right next to you. No! Maybe. Maybe me. No. Maybe. So really, what would these agents of the revolution look like? What would they fight with? Where would they go? Train arrived, 16 coaches long.
So when do we pull out?
Let's give them another minute.
They can't even find the vehicle. How are they going to tell who the enemy is?
You think you would have gotten this far without me?
Yeah. How many think are going to make it all the way?
Maybe none, including you and me. This is a tricky mission, one false step of your history.
My fellow revolutionaries, prepare yourselves for departure. We are embarking on a historic mission. We have cracked the enemy's code. We know their location. But each of you must have the purpose, the will, and the resolve to see this journey to the very end. We will be facing a most formidable enemy, an all-pervasive enemy, snake in the grass, tacticians that will do anything to stop us from reaching their headquarters. I expect each one of you to be ready. Soldier, on your feet! Yes, sir! What will you do to an enemy that uses sly, stinking, sidewinded maneuvers against unsuspecting civilians? Sir! With all due respect, sir, I'd shoot him up and I'd spit him out! Sir. Good, good. You're a good soldier. What about you, soldier? On your feet. What will you do to such a stinking vermin?
Well, sir, we can't be too hasty. I mean, they might not be as bad as all that. The enemy might have feelings too, you know.
Well, on second thoughts, I'd probably kill them all as well. Throw them alive into a sewage treatment plant.
Good. What is that?
It's a book.
Let me see that. This is a war, and this is a book. What do you think you're doing in a war with a book?
Just checking the directives we need to launch our attack, sir.
Oh, all right. You can keep it then. We need somebody that's on the ball. Yeah. What about you, soldier?
I'm attempting to escape this tautology.
What kind of crap is that?
Flying our course, sir.
Of course. Okay. So what's the coordinates then?
Tangential ellipse and the normal algorithms, sir.
What kind of this? What's that?
In other words, we're taking the road less traveled, sir.
Okay, good. Yeah, good. Soldiers, are you ready to give your all for the cause?
Yes, sir.
Are you individually prepared for this journey?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you.
Yes, sir. Enough of this phony horse and piss war that keeps us fighting the wrong enemy. To the real action.
Yeah. Good, yeah. Well, how about you two? Are you ready to fight the real war?
I don't even think you know who the enemy is.
He thinks that we don't know who the enemy is. He thinks that we are confused. Oh, you think that you know who the enemy is, huh? You think you know something about the enemy, huh? And you think that you can get through the enemy lines and into their headquarters without me, huh?
Well, at least I know what they don't look like and where they wouldn't set up headquarters.
Well, all right, we'll see about that. Hey, how about you, soldier? Hey, I'm talking to you, soldier. Did you lose your tongue in the last war or something?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Man! What kind of crap is this? This is no time for doubt or confusion. Are we ready to fight the real war?
Yes, sir.
Then let's go.
Splendid. Spin's playing the war game just like we agreed. And from the looks of this battle, it's going to be a real blowout. Look! He's launching a missile aimed directly at North America right now.
Sector 9 reporting 2 strikes. That's a cluster device. Repeat, 9 are reporting euphemistic device detonated.
Widespread appeal, rampant sightings of apparent progress.
Direct hit. Shoot, Spin is getting better. The people are going wild. Unleash your counteroffensive.
Counteroffensive.
Chuck a whole bunch of one-liners into Niner. Yes, and make them rhyme. Like that one. Liners into Niner. Stand back. Watch this. Broadcasting. All men wish to pursue something higher, yet most get stuck mucking around in the mire.
Incorrect miss. Intelligence indicates hotspot near philosophy. Correction, common wisdom. Repeat, hotspot near everyday wisdom. Western world aligning for perfect reception of non-sequiturs.
Non-sequiturs? What do they think I'm sending out here anyway? Can't they get me some translators to take care of this crap?
Sorry, General, but this is wartime. This
Take that spin, you old coot.
Bingo! It's stuck! Look at the response!
Most of the planet is believing that crap.
Uh-oh, trouble, General.
Oh, I see it, but I don't believe it.
Let me at him, that old bone picker. What's he chucking now?
Looks like an antique 2-engine crop duster.
Sounds like a... Ah, that's religion. That's my ammo. What the hell's he doing? We agreed that I could have religion.
2,000-year-old religious lines? Where's Spin's pizzazz? I never did understand why you'd be so uptight about controlling religion in the first place. It's so old.
Another incoming religious missile.
I'll show you pizzazz. I'll stuff religion with information that people have never seen before.
Flex, chill out, baby. Do not fly off the handle and do something all three of us are going to regret later. If you know what I mean.
Watch this bird fly.
Prepare outgoing religious missile for launch.
Missile prepared.
Nowhere! I say nowhere is there to be found the likes of this word, but in he who speaks it. I say nowhere. Nowhere is there to be found the likes of this understanding, except in he who understands it. And nowhere is there to be found this understanding, which speaks with no purpose in mind. For he who understands it does not speak it.
Say it again, I'll say it.
Say it again, preacher. If only I could say it again. If only I could stop everything and make the past live now as it was in the then. But that, my friends, is not how you and me are stuck together. Now, ain't that the truth? No, my friends, you can only say it again when you say it anew. And then it ain't again, but anew. Now, ain't that the truth? So I will say it anew, my friends. These are hard times. What with the war and the shortages and all. Yet I'm here to tell you that these times ain't no harder than any other times. Only you would think that these times was harder. Now ain't that the truth? Then so be it. Now if I was to tell you that all times are only as hard as where you look from, why, you'd be looking at me like I was one of those I'm okay, you're catching up guys. And then maybe I'd be saying it again, because surely, preacher, that wouldn't be saying it anew. Now ain't that the truth?
Say it like you see it, preacher. Say it like you see it.
There's hardly no other way to see it, son. So I'm going to tell you the truth. Now ain't that the truth? That's the truth. Then so be it. And the truth won't say it again, but only anew. And there's no other way to see that.
Take your time. I know that, Sean.
Now what I'm going to tell you is so new that you're most likely going to be listening to me and sticking my words in and alongside of and all cuddled next to again words. Again words that's already been planted in your fields of memory. I say memory. But remember, friends, the new tain't gonna walk in old boots, on old paths, down familiar surroundings. And the new ain't gonna grow where the old's got a firm root.
No, that's right.
The truth is as follows. You ask, preacher, Preacher, why do we fight this war? You ask. How many tons of explosives will the enemy or whoever they are drop on our cities and towns before the fog will rise? You ask, when will I be able to wipe the mist and debris from my eyes? You ask, is there one more word I need to hear? You ask, you ask, you ask? I tell you, the answer to your asking, what you are asking, the answer is... I'll say it again, hey you! The answer to what you are asking is, you're asking. And again, the way to hear something new is not to listen to what is being said again. And that, my friends, is words from beyond the war.
Amen.
What did you say?
I said, how many men do we have left?
Count off! 1, 2, 3. Full contingent.
No casualties?
Cut. How can there be any casualties? We didn't even get to the action yet.
Oh, no.
Sir, my readings are indicating that was not a conventional missile.
Sir, the friction meter appears to be malfunctioning. Run a circuit check. Let's bring dialogue Flex. I'll check the hydraulics. Flex, you can't be saying things like that. It's off the meter. What if the people hear us? What if they find out we're in control? And what if they find out it's us sitting on their little brains?
Broadcasting. The way to hear something new is not to listen to what is being said again.
Jesus, Spin's gonna be cleaning out his pants after that strike.
Yes, sir. It's completely off the meter.
Sir, it's Generals, a message from Spin.
Out with it, trooper.
I've been authorized to memorize this message and reveal it to no one outside this room.
A message directly from Spin?
Ooh.
Out with it, trooper.
Flux and Rio, there has been a leak. The people are beginning to suspect we are in collusion. The very existence of the war is threatened. We must meet.
No loose ends. Kill her.
The joke. to have some kind of relevant significance to its viewing audience, is it not? I am beginning to doubt the very existence of this play. I mean, what does this stuff have to do with you and me, right? I mean, there's no general telling me what to do, right? I mean, there's nobody sitting on my little brain, right? I mean, I ain't fighting nobody's stinking war, right? I mean, ask the musician! And so I have come to the inescapable conclusion that this is not a play. I mean, it might look like one, but I am telling you straight out, this is not a play. I'm the narrator. I know these things. It's my job. And I tell you, it's not. Furthermore, I don't care if it is or not, because I quit. She quit. You did. Forget it, man. I'm out of here.
Really as amorous as they say. Are you all so well talented in all areas? What I mean is, are you well talented?
Voilà. Le jeu? Caractère? Non, non. Je pense qu'il est oignon.
Oh, forget it. Un caractère vert, s'il vous plaît.
Hey, Spin, you made it. What was so important you had to send a message right in the middle of the battle? Something about there being a leak?
I'll tell you what's so important, Funky. Those missiles you fired, they were unconventionally hypercharged. Hypercharged. Some of those people were almost tracing those explosions directly back to us.
We agreed I could have religion.
But not to spread information like that.
Oh.
Your last volley was a blatant violation of our pact. A deliberate leak to the people. I, for one, smell the pungent aroma. Treason. Cheap French wine.
Excuse me, do you know what time it is?
Oui, madame, il est 10 heures.
I don't speak French.
Nor I English.
What's she doing?
You said when we go traveling to be inconspicuous, I was merely getting into character. Isn't that what Parisians do with American tourists?
Well, now I say, stow those wimpy French jokes. Hey, Lex, $2,200. You got that?
Merci beaucoup, monsieur. Il faut que je sois de retour à la maison à 10 heures. Hello. Ciao.
I thought you said you didn't speak French.
Good evening to you, lady.
Oh, ciao.
All right. Let's dismiss all this dissembling. Some of the plebes are catching on to our scheme.
They know about us? How much have they found out?
Enough. They're not fighting for our design.
Not fighting? Jesus, I knew it was bad.
Wait a minute. Slow down, slow down. Let's back up. Who is it exactly that suspects we're in control?
Well, I can't say exactly because some of your missiles knocked out my monitoring panels. But we do know there's at least one primary receptor. He's traveling with a small band, and they're close.
Come on, everyone on your toes. This mud is thick as pea soup. Have we reached the front yet? Navigator, give me the coordinates. Come on.
Planes at 4, only feeling twice as far as where we started.
What?
I'll check on that, sir.
That pronto.
It's not as quiet out here as you think.
How do you know that?
What he said was, we have some experience as fog cutters.
Maintain your post, soldier. It's fog. I can't see anything. Did you say you had some experience?
Yep.
Well, if I hear something again, I might let you know.
If you wait until you hear it again, it will be too late.
You've taken this religious stuff a little too far. Now we have a what looking for us? A primary receptor? Great. They sound paramilitary.
Exactly. They're revolutionaries. And they're only a few hours outside of town.
I've got those coordinates, sir.
Are we through the enemy lines?
Oui, monsieur. Unless this fog has damaged my equipment, there's a stable power source directly ahead. It may be the source of the strange transmissions we have been picking up. Won't be there for long.
How do you know that?
Sir, I located them. They're in the next town.
All right.
Got us located just a matter of hours before they arrive. Spin. What are we going to do?
Got it. First, cease any broadcast that could delineate our location. Second, evasive maneuvers. Let's realign in the war room and disseminate disinformation to confuse them.
I think you're both making a big mistake. We shouldn't be dodging these revolutionaries. We should be luring them to us.
Look, either we avoid them or we shut them up permanently. It's all the same to me. Either way, they must never tell anyone what they know.
I meant I have a plan. I know how to use these revolutionaries' inclination for finding out how things really work to our benefit. Exactly how strong are they, Spin?
They're strong enough to hear you and remember your coordinates. Why? What's your plan, Flex?
What he's saying is, he wants to use these revolutionaries to initiate a radical shift in the world.
That's right! The world is due for one, don't you think?
Remember what happened last time.
Not the Renaissance again.
No. No, trust me. It's time we breathe something new into our works. Besides, fellas, look at it this way. Even if my plan fails, they'll probably get lost anyway. You know how it works. Well, realign in the war room. See you there.
Sir, you sure you got the right coordinates?
Soldier, I'm in charge here, and what I say goes. If any one of you feels that you can get through the enemy lines and into their headquarters without me, you see the door.
What I was trying to say, sir, is that some of the guys feel that we've been traveling for quite a long time now, and we don't seem to be any closer to the enemy than when we first started out.
Sir, request permission to speak, sir.
Out with it, soldier.
Sir, the whole platoon has a problem, sir.
So?
Sir, the two soldiers in the back, they're not cooperating, sir.
And?
Sir, the one's been talking to the rest of the platoon, sir. See,
Go ahead.
he knows something about reading maps, sir. Maybe he was a navigator or some past action. Sir.
You mean the one with a cigar?
No, sir. Some of the men feel he can't talk.
Oh, he can talk all right. You mean the other guy right here?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. That guy, he knows how to talk. He can talk all right. Send the pod cutter forward.
Yes,
sir. See what happens.
Monsieur, garçon. Oh, check, s'il vous plaît. And did I ever tell you the French joke about the waiter with the
Yeah, you
beard?
didn't. But save it, Toots, because I don't speak a lick of English.
Mais, comment français? Jesus.
Let's should cover this bill. Let's get out of here.
Here, read these coordinates on the double. I'll give you a recommendation.
Taxi! Come on, let's get this stuff up time. Let's take a loud
What are you doing?
Hey, on a cab, it's the only way to get around in.
New York, the place where money talks.
Hey, you're holding some cash. Come on over here. It's a simple game,
Which cup's supernova under?
Yo, taxi! Taxi? You can't get a taxi. That's a bus
the Revolutionaries were just outside of town in Paris, don't you remember?
Linear linkage. It's the way the masses think. Hey, quick, pacify the bus over there. Yeah.
Voila!
What are you two lugs putting in?
Flex. Flex! Is that really you? What's with the cabbie outfit?
Get the details.
Flex McGod, you set up already.
That's right, Mac. This is New York. Get in. The meter's running.
All right. All right.
Yo, mama!
Hey, your sister!
Hey, yo!
Only place on earth you need both a license and a tongue to drive.
You know, I'm beginning to remember something about these revolutionary types.
What?
They're lean. They're mean. They begin with tough ends.
Oh, come on.
I heard one of their kind was born real bad serious, permanently peeved.
Refused to fight in our war?
Said he'd only fight his own war.
Yeah? I don't believe that.
There were 10 pro wrestlers, and when this guy died, they tried to stretch their grin out of his face.
10 pro wrestlers?
That's right. After he died, the grin popped back ear to ear when they let go.
Hey, watch it! Huh, New York bottles, you can't miss them.
What did you remember about those guys?
When they're on maneuvers, they play a kind of game. It's called Bite the Butt of the Guy Who Said It.
What?
Imagine this. They listen till they hear someone call out.
Who goes there? What's the password?
It's me!
Wrong!
He said, who goes there? Why didn't you tell him it was you?
I did! I said it was me!
Is that you?
Yeah, it's me!
Wrong!
Oh, he thinks it's me now.
I don't think it's you, I think it's me!
That's what I said.
No, you didn't. You said you!
I said me.
You!
Wrong!
I said me.
You!
Wrong!
Tell him you.
Me!
Wrong!
You!
Wrong!
Me!
Wrong!
You!
Wrong!
Me!
Wrong!
You! Me!
Wrong!
Me!
Wrong!
You! You! Me!
Fight your butt! Fight your butt! Fight your butt! Fight your butt! Fight your butt!
I see. No matter what the guy says, he never gets the password right. He ends up chewing on his own butt.
Jesus, they are hot wire.
Wouldn't it be nice if we could deal with some of those live wires directly? Instead of spending 99% of our time broadcasting to those that can't even get out of bed in the morning?
Yeah, sure, Buddy Road. But who would clean up the mess after they spill the beans?
I don't want to. My job ain't gonna be in jeopardy. Who'd hire someone with a resume like mine?
Hey! These guys ain't worried nothing about, say, watch it! All these, potholes in the street are not nice, huh?
Supernovas.
I said potholes.
Flex. They sure are hot wired. They're like supernovas. If only they wouldn't tell anybody about us, then we could deal with them directly.
Ah, too friggin' dangerous.
Maybe we could.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Hey, Spit! There's some people from the country of boredom over there. What do you say we give them a roll?
All right, stop the cab. Let me out of here. Hey, Jesus, cops!
New York! Now what a place is everything here!
Bring us a couple of falafels.
All right, got it. Where are my minions? Yup, here, yup. Woo, wow! What's this? Don't get bored without me. say I'm kind of bored. Well, I'm bored for a good reason, surely. I'm a dummy, mind you. I've got as much education as any of my neighbors in Ennui Terrace.
Yale, 66.
JD, Harvard, 69.
PhD, Oxford, 74.
LMNOP, life, 45 to 88.
But this is life. Where's the fear? Where's all the trembling?
I tried to compensate. Took out a few mortgages. Had a couple of kids. Paid attention to my bald spot. But basically, the Hawks were a playoff contender that year. And I forgot about everything else.
Oh, sure. I guess sometimes I get PO'd.
When somebody creams my BMW, I just figure everybody else gets their car creamed every couple of hours. Basically, I just take mine down, get it fixed, and then it's back to boredom.
Then I tried the world of business, the rat race.
That was my ticket out of Board City. But then I got in line to start, and some guy came over and handed me a bouquet of roses, and I lined up at the finish line.
I guess if it came down to the real bottom line between heavy talk and MTV,
I take the remote control every time.
friends, go forth, spread the word from a reclining position.
They heard you clear as a bell. Oh, East Coast turned into couch potatoes. Hey, where are the falafels? Okay, Mac, you and your pal Yoda shear meter 10 buckaroos, and I ain't including the tip in that addition neither.
What you say?
I'll repeat it. It's time we balanced the budget, trimmed the deficit, and acted like we were in charge, generals.
In other words, we're in D.C.
Specifically, the Pentagon.
Oh, well, we'll act like politicians then.
We're already on everyone's ballot.
But they don't know that.
Madame, Allegory, it's time to take our places at the war table. Phase 2 of my plan is about to begin.
What plan?
It's like a great stone wall. Again, the music stops. I seem to be fighting with the music, but why? The music is not my enemy. Who is responsible for this? Show your face. How can I challenge the unchallengeable? How do I attack the unassailable? Who has put me to such brutish work? Where is the vile traitor that has set me to war against my own country?
Good evening, gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's service. Here's some hymn books so you can follow along with the choir.
Pentagon, this is a church. I thought you said we were going to the war room.
You have it your way, and I'll have it mine. Besides, what's the difference? We created all the institutions that people believe in, and they're all interchangeable. Lieutenant!
Sir!
Glad to see you back on active duty.
Thank you, sir. It'll take a little bit more instruction to keep me on my back.
Lieutenant, did they happen to give you the Purple Heart?
They did, sir, and thank you for inquiring. A church? What the hey? Good evening, Lieutenant. How the 5th Division faring? going on here. Will somebody please decide where we're at and who these people are?
Easy, girl. She's one of my foot soldiers. I told her to rattle you up a bit. Cut the music!
What is this place?
Don't you recognize it? Are you blind?
Yeah. Panama Canal. Myrtle Beach. Mario! It is. It's a war room, of course.
And everybody's in place? Good. The show is about to begin. We're going to lure in a few revolutionaries.
Flex, why isn't the war going to live?
No time for scorekeeping tonight, Spin.
Oh? You expect the engagement to be that intense?
We might miss them if we're not on top of the situation at all times.
Just, what is your battle plan?
You might be surprised, Spin. Something new. Keep your eyes open.
Some of this stuff is a bit heavier than our conventional stockpiles. Hey! Hey, wait a minute, hold it! Hold it! Just, what is this?
Just religion.
The way you use it, it's not just religion. Rita, get over here on the double. None of this stuff is regulation.
Good evening, sir. Glad you could be with us this evening. The service is about to begin. Come right this way.
What are you doing? Can't you understand what's going on? It's going to waste the planet.
Sir, that hymn is on page 53.
Jack, sure is good to see you. And Mrs. Hugelmeyer. My, you're looking younger by the week. My, I do believe it's true. My. Good brothers and sisters. The time is here where I must speak the truth. Once a new, now ain't that the truth? The subject of tonight's sermon is...
No.
Hush, brother, have faith.
The Grand Collusion.
He said, shit.
Good brothers and sisters. There is a conspiracy afoot. The revelation of which can uproot your settled homelands. It will uproot you, good people. It can't but leave none of yous alone. You think your homes are built upon the well-settled soils of truth. You think your waters run clean from the wells of freedom. But that there is soil and there is water are but the nutrients of the conspiracy itself. Up till now, good people, you have not seen a conspiracy. But it is not. Nay, no, it is not. Because of your ignorance.
Spin, raise the distractor shields.
Citizens, I hear you pleading for guidance. And I will give you guidance. Do not be distracted by those who would speak of conspiracy. There is no conspiracy. And even if there was, all you need is a plan of attack to win the war. Citizens, you must plot your way through the battlefield. Spend your lives planning, calculating, figuring it all out to the last detail. I say, citizens, better living through diagrams.
Give me an amen. Diagrams. Oh, we need a plan. More maps.
Soldier! Hey, you're out of line, soldier!
Oh, we could be on this mission forever wandering in these crummy battlefields.
Soldier! I'm in control here, and I say that you are out of line!
We're all adrift. We need maps, sketches, scale models of the bulkhead we plan to take. We need to know the exact location of the enemy. Maybe this is their headquarters. Or maybe we just passed it. Maybe it's the next stop or the one after that. How can we know for sure? We're not going an inch further until every detail is mapped out. What is the plan? Oh, somebody write write it down.
None of that matters. That's part of their war. It's just a trick.
Hey! Hey! These are my men, and I will take care of this.
We need more information.
You tell her.
She can't hear me. She's listening to the wrong broadcast.
Well, then I'll tell her, look, you've got enough information. Everybody does. The feeling that you need more information is it's part of their war. It's not information. You don't need plans and diagrams. It's something else.
Hey, listen, get back in your seat, soldier!
I know what we need, and I'll be back. I'm going to get the maps, the plans. I'll be back.
That's insubordination! You are a war, soldier! I'm gonna have you strong, soldier!
Another one lost to their stinking war. Maybe she'll be back.
Even if she returns, she'll be useless to us.
What do you do, spreading among my men? Spread the conflict!
Brethren, the conspiracy's amongst you even now. Is it really more plans you need to add to your cargo of confusion?
No.
Tell me, good people, does your profit lie in the planning or the doing?
Tell us.
I will tell you. You need both, but only in the right measure. When the winter frost is lifted and the fertile soil beckons the seed, it takes both a well-laid field and a strong back to grow the corn.
Madame, say messieurs, I mean brethren, don't listen to the preacher. It is action you need, pure and simple. This is war. Don't think about anything, simply act. So what if you run into dead ends and brick walls? Isn't that what brick walls are for anyway?
Oh, preacher, I need action. No more thoughts or plans, please. I keep thinking I'm going to start or stop doing such and such. And then I think I'm going to stop thinking about starting or stopping such and such. And then I think I'll also stop thinking about stopping thinking about having to stop thinking about starting such and such. And I just get so confused. It's like I can hardly move without planning which foot to put first. Please, no more thoughts, only action. I beg of you.
How long are we gonna sit on this train? When are we gonna chew them up and spit them out, soldier? When do we fight, soldier? You are a good soldier. We can't be too hasty. Sit back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I feel like a cat. I feel like a cat is coming to it. A cat is coming to it. Oh, now, scream. What stop is this anyway? Who cares what stop it is? When it's time for action, we move! And not a minute sooner!
I'm getting close. I can smell it.
You two have been sniffing something else as well. When do we bounce?
At the proper time.
Soldier, you address your questions to me. I'm tired of waiting. I'm going to get hold of yourself. I'm going to do something that's funny. We got to attack. Attack, that's it.
Very few can hold that crouch position long enough.
You like testosterone?
Some can, some can't.
It was horrible. They jumped into a brick wall. Flat as a pancake.
Brethren, why is it you're always convinced that your political leaders, your employers, your neighbors, and even you are always working nefarious plots? It is a reflection, good people, of the collusion. The grand collusion!
All right. Fun is fun. But look at the stir we're creating out there in the world. You are getting very close to telling everybody what's really going on. Jesus, I don't even want to think about it.
Sister Rio, it appears you have something more to add to tonight's service. Please share it with us all.
I'll share it with you, all right? I'm not going to be pounding up and down no pavement looking for work after you shut down the shop. I break out in hives just thinking about the graveyard shift at 7-Eleven.
Enough! It's time to bring the war
broadcasting. If you wake up one morning thinking, is that all there is? Forget it. It'll just give you a headache.
Think small thoughts. Bingo, sir. Direct hit.
Everyone thinking small thoughts, sir.
Sir, they're micro thoughts.
I can't seem to find out where we are. Navigator, give me the coordinates.
45 degrees north, 15 degrees south latitude, cross-cutting longitudinal plane at a 90-degree angle.
All right, good. What happened to your existential lines?
I don't know, sir. I think I had it.
What's happening to my men? What are you doing to my soldiers?
The closer we get, the hotter the action.
Very few can make it all the way.
How do you know that? Have you been in before? Do you have inside contact? I'm in control here. I've got the power. Yeah, I'm in control here. Yeah, sure I am. I'm in control here. I've got the power. Yeah.
Rio, you're going to ruin my plan. I mean, good brothers and sisters. Broadcasting. I mean, good people. How long will you allow this war to press your nose up against the glass? 60 or 70 years? What will it get you?
Oh, wonderful. Flat nose.
Revolutionaries, plug his leak now.
Broadcasting. Always worried. Non-stop, day and night. Build your character for that one day. You need a worry-built character.
Bullseye. The whole planet heard it.
Reports indicate worry reduction centers popping up like flies.
Worry about being late to your worry reduction training.
Broadcasting. If worrying had anything to do with the thing you worry about, why is it with different things the worry feels the same?
Stop him. The people will hear it.
I'm a little worried myself. Something's getting to me. Nerve gas. That's it. They're using nerve gas. You two feel it?
It's worse than that.
How come you do it, nerve factor? Huh? Yeah. Maybe we did get on the wrong track or something. Yeah. Ooh. This doesn't look right. What if we do find them? Huh? And then we are outclassed. Overpowered. Overpowered? No. Never overpowered because I have got the power. Yeah, I've got the power. Yeah. What if I lose the power? What if I lose the power? Hey, have you thought of that? What if we lose the power? Hey, Mr. Silence! How come you never speak anyway? Your silence is beginning to get on my nerves!
What do you want me to say? You're only interested in hearing your own voice anyway.
You're listening to the wrong info.
I listen to what I hear, and I can't hear anything else.
Broadcasting. What if everyone's opinion about the source of their war is what keeps the generals supplied?
Stop him.
If you have an opinion, shove it down everyone's throat, loudly.
If you don't believe it yourself, yell louder.
Always talk, never shut up.
If nothing else, talk of shutting up.
Don't ever think.
Get mad 24 hours a day.
Don't ever have fun.
Complain.
Whine.
Fight with everyone.
Fight with yourself.
Fight. War.
I'm in control. Sure, I'm in control. Everything is okay. Sure. I know how to win this war. You just gotta be in control. You know, that's what you gotta do. That's all. You do. Stop moving. Stop moving. I say, get out of the driver's seat because I have got the power and I am in control of this war. To win this war, all you have to do is move forward, forward, right, forward, forward, until you win the war. Forward, yeah. You win. I win the war. Yeah.
Now we're 2 left. And I may be the one next to go. What do you hear?
Heavy action.
Are we getting near?
It's in the center of the wildest fighting they always set up their headquarters.
You've got their coordinates?
Dead ahead.
Are you sure it's them? Maybe it's just a big flare-up.
Listen.
What if the fight isn't yours? What if the fight is just an energy transfer to keep the 3 generals in power?
Bingo! I heard that clear as a bell!
Let's go.
Where?
You wanted to see the front, didn't you?
Yeah! All right! About time.
Excuse me. Has the church service begun yet?
Church service?
Tell them so.
No, the church service is over for today. Come back some other time.
What my dear friend here is trying to say is that today's service has just ended, but we do welcome new members to our following with open arms.
This is no church, it's a trap!
What my friend means is, we welcome your invitation. We'll see you in the future, gentlemen. Madam.
Did you see their eyes?
They weren't afraid of us.
Flex, you know those guys?
Yep, that was them.
The Revolutionaries?
How did they get in here?
They played right into our hands. Phase 3 of my plan is underway. Trust me.
Once again, the music grew closer. How have I passed the dark and evil light? How have I reached the great stone wall?
I searched the whole perimeter like you said. Are you still expecting visitors tonight?
Yeah, they'll show all right.
Well, who? Ever since we got back from that church place, I've been nervous. That was weird. It wasn't a church. It was some kind of undercover operation going on there. Something was weird. We missed something. We missed them. I don't know. I was thinking of doing something. Maybe recalibrating, taking another reading. I don't know, attacking from the blind side.
Hey! Just sit on it, man. We only got a couple of minutes. You got to make use of your time. You're right on the edge of missing the real action yourself.
What do you mean real action? I told you there's no one out there.
We're under attack right now.
What? Get down! Hey, who goes there?
Come on, man. Listen. Listen. That was their headquarters back there. I went in for a reason. I got some business with that one guy. It could go either way, but that's my problem.
What about those other two?
The other two, I'm not worried about them. I've been listening to their broadcast a long time. But it sounds like they got you sidetracked right now. You got to stay on your toes not to fall for that crap.
But that was their headquarters. Why didn't we just attack?
Use your ears, man.
I tell you, there's no other way. They've breached our security. We may be too late.
Flex, break the pact? Man, he knows better. But what I can't figure is, why did he let them in here? What's going on between Flex and those revolutionaries?
You think he wants to replace us with them?
No, that's impossible. It
I
can't be done.
know it's impossible. But what if he's gone over the edge?
Yeah. He did charge us $10 for that cab ride back to Manhattan. He drove us the long way through the park, too.
It's set. I know where those revs are hiding, and I've got a plan now.
Yeah, we'll wipe them out permanently?
Yeah, but not yet. First, we capture them.
Capture them?
Yeah, capture them, and then we're going to shove them in Flex's face. Then we'll find out what side he's on. Come on, let's go.
Wait a minute. What if we're wrong about Flex? What if the revolutionaries killed Flex?
Tough shit.
Poor Flex.
All right, they're going to capture us. That's perfect. We know about it. We can double around and blow them away.
Hey, come on, man. Just sit down.
Huh?
Relax. Look, I set this deal up, and don't do anything to blow it.
You set us up to be captured? Why?
You've got to stay one step ahead of your enemy. Always remember that. Oh, I don't care about these guys that are coming for us, but I got some unfinished business with that one with the steely eyes.
Cigars, cigarettes, handcuffs?
The music is liquid, almost alive. The slightest touch alters its course of movement. And yet, I have spent years trying to pound and force it into some fixed, permanent shape. The emptiness becomes but a part of the song, which I could not succeed on the paper. The music did not ever cease. Only I failed to hear it. This is the composition of a life. It is the composition of life.
There you go.
Flex! How you doing, Zaya? What do you think of the weather we're having? Isn't it wonderful?
Fine if you're a penguin.
If you're a penguin, what a riot. If you're a penguin, you think of the most clever things. If you're a penguin. I know, you're looking for a chair. Something to sit in. What a wonderful idea. A chair to sit in, right? Of course.
Rio.
I
Rio.
know there's a chair around here.
Rio.
You need a chair. Go
Rio, what's gotten into you?
Who, me? Nothing. It's just you are so clever. Sometimes it amazes me.
Where is Spin? I have a lot of work to do, and I want to get started today.
Spin. He's short. Bald. Not very tall, right? Spin.
Short and all? Spin, remember Spin?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rio, I don't know what you're talking about. I want to talk to you about those two revolutionaries.
Revolutionaries? You know about the two revolutionaries? Look, Flex, it wasn't my fault. Spin set me up to it. I didn't want to see you dead. Spin, don't let the revolutionaries kill Flex!
What are you doing? Where is Spin? I'm going to go find him.
No, you don't. No. You won't stand a chance to it.
Leo, what are you?
You're such a nice dictator, too. I don't want to see you dead.
Dead? Dead? Rio, nobody's killed me? What are you talking about? Well, somebody please tell me what's going on.
What?
Gesundheit.
Oh, no, that was the signal.
A sneeze?
No, Gesundheit.
The signal! Move out, you two! Look what we drug in, Flex. Recognize any friends?
Yeah, don't do it. Don't let the revolutionaries kill Flex. I'll pay the $10 for the cab ride.
I got it now, you two! Up against the wall! Come on, move it!
So this is your plan too, right, Spin?
Right. Better now. Then you let her.
I told you, my business is with him.
He's coming toward you. Watch it. He's got a grenade.
Eyes, kill Flex!
He's got the gun.
Didn't think you'd make it.
Yeah, it was tough. Lost a lot of good men. Flat as pancakes.
Almost lost this guy too.
Ah, he's still alive, ain't he?
Flex, why didn't you tell us?
What, the plan? I told you I had a plan.
That was a pretty elaborate game you had. Wait till you see mine next time.
For some soldiers, it's not a game.
So, Flex, how much you gonna tell them?
Anything they want to know. Let's get to work.
You think they're the only two that could hear us?
They're the only ones that made it all the way, aren't they?
And they won't tell the whole world who's running the show?
They might, but it will take a century or two before it sinks in. You know. And by that time, it will have changed the game.
Quit playing generals?
Changed our disguises anyway.
Let's think. I wanted to do those guys in. I wonder how many more will make it all the way next time.
It's almost impossible anybody makes it. That's just the rules of war.
My proposition remains simple. We keep everyone, almost everyone, thinking there's a war.
Terms?
None.
No deal.
Not just again.
Okay. You guys can have anything you want. I get all the revolutionaries out.
What? I knew it.
Okay, just kidding. We'll split it 3 ways, okay?